Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome back to Space Chick Crypto. My name is Elizabeth Howard, and I'm going to be talking about MMAI tonight. I am so excited because we had a space today on Dr. Crypto. He always has a space, and all the time, pretty much every single day. I swear that man has a space every single day. There were some major bombs dropped. Now, I had to leave at the 2.5 hour mark. I don't know how much longer it went on after that, but it was really cool because we had Andrew in there from the dev team. We're going to go over all of that. I already time stamped in the Twitter space when Andrew came in. I think we need to hear. I'm excited to hear what he has to say again, but I think y'all need to hear it as well in case you missed it or in case you don't have a Twitter. But if you do have a Twitter, and you're not following me on Twitter, what are you doing? Give me a follow at Spacey Crypto One and check out my link tree. It's in the description box below. All right, everybody, let's check out MMAI. I'm going to close that out. Can't have too many of them open, too many windows. Had to learn the hard way. Can't do that. Let me see here. So what I'm going to do, I love putting this down here. Stream powered by MMAI. Yes. All right, let me put on some music. So how's everybody doing? Let me see. I don't know who I have in here yet. I gotta click over to that screen, but man, I really hope the MMAI fam heard what was going on today in this space. I'm kind of just chilling because I don't even need to speak that much. What y'all are gonna hear is just gonna speak for itself. Like, it's insane what's going on with this project. I told y'all not to sleep on MMAI. That's all I gotta say. I told y'all not to do it. I've been telling y'all for 9 months. Don't sleep on MMAI. They're building a better wallet than Ledger. I said it. I did. You heard right. All right. I think that's okay right there, right? The volume. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let's see. Dr. Rob, my Ultra Journey XXI Gaming. Everybody's in here. What is up? F Joe. Making true money. Woo! Beaver Lumber. I come over here and I see all the love, all the messages from MMAI. What is up, guys? How are you? If Joe says, yo, making true money, how are you doing? Hey, Space Chick, sorry I've been MIA on Twitter and YouTube. You have been. You have been. Where you been? I know I saw your name. I was like, what? What is up? My Ultra Journey was able to go hang out with the rest of the MMAI fam, along with Rodney and Ozzy Austin. Dr. Crypto was out there checking out the headquarters in California for MMAI. Oh, y'all, so much. Okay, I got to make sure I say hi to my friends, though. I got to say hi to y'all. Dr. Rob, let's go. MMAI fam. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more MMAI streams. Guaranteed. I'm just trying to do a live a day because I'm trying to rebrand what I'm trying to do. Having to gather a game plan. I'm going to be putting out more videos. I'm still going to be doing streams, of course, but I want to get back to making videos. I think videos, they're good for whatever project you're in, whatever project I like. People like sitting around and watching 7 minutes compared to my streams, long streams, people's streams. What's up, Dar? But yeah, I definitely am gonna continue doing some more MMAI streams. Man, y'all are awesome. Thanks so much for tuning in. All right, I guess I got to turn off this music, right? I'm good at streaming though. Well, thank you. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm trying to do something different. I know I want to do some more tech videos. I want to do like Hedera and Quant and MMAI, and I'm just seeing things a little bit differently right now. I guess I'm going through some growing pains with the channel, so we'll see. But yeah, I do like streaming. I do. And of course, I have an NFT collection that I absolutely love. Bear and Bull NFT. Kind of captures the whole bears against the bulls, the chart. You got to throw in an NFT project that just sits well with you, It kind of changes it up. Changes it up. Let's go, baby. Maybe a couple of scheduled times a week. Yeah, definitely MMAI streams. Definitely going to be doing one of these once a week. That is definitely on the schedule. And I mean, I'll be having some other ones as well, but definitely MMAI. What's up, Eddie T? Smash that like button. That's right. All right, y'all ready to hear Andrew? How long was that space? Dr. Crypto, I had to leave at the 2.5 hour mark. How much longer did it go on? It was amazing. I was doing so many different things, and I was even doing some bills. I was doing like 5 different things at once, listening to this space. But yeah, you're right, F. Joe. I do need to make sure that I schedule a few a week. It was almost 4 hours. I left at the 2.5 hour mark. No way. I believe it though, because there's so much that was being talked about. Okay. I'll stop yapping about what I'm fixing to try to do with this channel. I'm going to figure something out, but I'm really, really digging back into tech. Love tech, love data, big data. All right, let's check this out. Dr. Crypto, he has spaces all the time. Dr. Crypto, do you have a space every single day? Is it every single day? Y'all gotta go check him out. I always retweet him. Follow him.
We're doing great, man. Love to hear you. I know. Are you here? Did you go back, or are you still here in California?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
I'm just doing putting a few things. We had a lot of things going on. We actually went to Qualcomm headquarters, had some meetings. That news were shortly released, and I think we finished the deal with SM Entertainment. That's one of biggest entertainment company in Korea. I think group name SBA is saying so. I think next level. You guys can check them out. I think music videos, like over 300 million viewers. I think we have to iron out what their, when they use their faces, we have to pay the loyalty.
Hold on real quick, Andrew.
We don't pay the loyalty. We made a deal. We're gonna make the avatar for them. So
hold on real quick, Andrew. Hey, awesome. Should I be muting Andrew, or should I let Andrew?
Dr. Crypto is like, I don't know what's going on. You need to just kind of. What do I do? I love that, Dr. Crypto, because you were like really trying to figure out, like, should I mute him or not? Because he was dropping a lot of bombs. He just said something right there. He was talking about so much. He was talking about, y'all got to check out this 4 hours. Oh man, I got to go back in time because I'm going to do a video. So I'm going to go through and like add all these clips in together. Oh, all right. Let me see. Let me try to skip a little bit ahead here.
Hey, Andrew, appreciate it. You know my shoes is more expensive than yours, man.
You know what? This is gonna be so hard. Hold on. It's gonna be so hard for me to do. I really want y'all gotta check out this.
Go. Hey, I thought you were on the road, Daniel. Why you also ask him to expand burning his heart?
The deep learning AI. So this Congress avatar can talk.
Like I said before, trying to carry around 2 phones is a disaster. Imagine trying to carry around.
He's talking about the Pure Wallet right there.
I mean, that's old school thinking. We're into the new school, and this is new tech, and people should realize,
Austin.
This is the next step. And the best part, like I said, I put out a tweet earlier.
Oh, okay.
We own the patents to this, man. Like, good luck trying to recreate this. And
good luck.
And if you do, we'll see you. We'll see you at the court.
We'll sue the crap out of you. Go ahead and say it. We'll sue the crap out of you. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. This man needs no introduction. We got the man himself in the house, Mr. Andrew. What's going on, brother? Long time no here on the space.
What's up,
I love meeting you in California, man. We had a blast. Until you guys meet Andrew, you don't know nothing about MMAI. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Dr. Crypto? How you doing, everybody?
We're doing great, man. Love to hear you. I know it. Are you here? Did you go back, or are you still here in California?
I want to hear this again.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
And I'm just doing putting a few things. We had a lot of things going on. We actually went to Qualcomm headquarters, had some meetings. That news were shortly released, and I think we finished the deal with SM Entertainment. That's one of biggest entertainment company in Korea. I think group name aespa is saying so. I think next level. You guys can check them out. Like, I think what music videos, like over 300 million viewers. I think we have to iron out what their, when they use their faces, we have to pay the loyalty.
Hold on real quick, Andrew.
We don't pay the loyalty. We made a deal. We're gonna make the avatar for them. So.
Hold on real quick, Andrew. Hey, awesome. Should I be muting Andrew, or should I let Andrew talk? Because I don't know if anybody caught anything he just said, but he's over here shooting people with no shields, dropping bombs like he's in war. What do you think, Awesome? Should I unmute this dude and let him talk? Because he over here, like, we open this space a little incognito, and he over here dropping bombs. And Awesome, what you think, man?
You gotta love
hey,
Dr.
man,
Rob.
Let it go, dude. I mean, this is exciting news. We haven't talked about any of this. This is all new to everyone here.
I don't know if anybody caught what he said. He dropped 2 bombs in 1 sentence.
This one.
I got one more. We just finished Congress. Korean Congress. We've just finished the avatar with the deep learning AI. So this Congress avatar can talk to their voters. He doesn't have to be there. So we already teaching our computer AI know how to talk and stuff. So in the future, just like a group like that, aespa, they wanna use our service. Doesn't matter. It's like a potential is unlimited. You know what I mean? So we already show some in the Congress when we finished the avatar. I think that Austin looked at it, and SM Entertainment is a pretty big deal, and we have like a couple major company that they are interested in using our tech. So you will hear this. So I think this year you will hear a lot of good news, especially the wallet. Just like we're gonna have the paperwork come out, the comparison with the ledger, with the trust wallet, and they will make sure they will publish it so you guys can read it. But they already, with that total transparency, they tested it. Ours is much superior than any wallet out there. Okay, so it's you guys been patient, and I think that we need to it's gonna be excited. I don't know what to say, but it's gonna be excited. It was nice meeting you, Dr. Crypto, and your twin. I forgot his name, man. You guys dressed up same suit. You guys went to Century 20.
Yeah, it was. Andrew has a good sense of humor. It was awesome. This space kept me entertained for those 2.5 hours. I was kind of upset that I had to get off because it was going so well. I just had it plugged into the wall, just charging the whole time, enjoying it. As you see, Dr. Rob always keeps the crowd entertained, and you don't want to miss any of these spaces. MMAI family is what it is. It's a family. You can ask any questions. You don't feel stupid. Nobody makes you feel dumb whatsoever. You can ask questions in the chat while I'm on here. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to find out. But you know what, y'all? Check out this space. Andrew was on there. He's part of the dev team. You have to keep in mind everything that he said. Let's go back over it. Let's see what he said. He said Andrew was great meeting in person. He's so funny. He sounds funny. He sounds great. He sounds great. And then there's going to be a giveaway. There's so much going on. 9 months old. It goes pretty silent. Not silent, because there's always something going on. The NFTs that they sold. There's so much to tell y'all. Even those NFTs, Andrew wanted to sell them for 3 ETH, and Ozzy Austin was like, no, that's like not ridiculous, but no, because we were all wanting them for, you know, because ETH was $1,900 at that time. So Andrew was like, I don't care. You know, I don't want to sell them. Well, the company will take them back and we won't sell them. We're not worried about it. But thank goodness. Thank you, Austin, because now we are able to be, you know, part of the city, the metaverse, and this whole process forever now, because, you know, we were able to get a key to the city. So thank you so much, because whenever I bought mine, I think it was like $742. I forgot what it was, 0.4 ETH, y'all. What was it? I can't remember what the listing price was, but it was around $700. It was a good deal. It was a damn good deal. But there was 3 bombs that he dropped right there. So it goes kind of quiet. You know, we know they're building, and that's what he said. They put their head down and they just work. And then he pops off with all this stuff today, like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing that. And then they have a research paper coming out about how, you know, this Pure Wallet is so much better and safer than Ledger. That is super interesting to me, because everyone's talking about ledgers right now. In my opinion, that's all I keep hearing about. Ledgers. I went on their website, and they even upped the price $50. So it used to be $100 for a ledger whenever I checked it out. And yes, it was the official Ledger website. And I went back the other day and it was $150. I was like, no way, man. But this is going to be cool, because you can use this one for $50. $50. That's a whole, we got a lot to go over. That's what I was saying. We got a lot to go over. All right. So in this space, it went on for almost 4 hours, but mostly everything was said in the first hour. Now that is just like a few sentences from Andrew. But like I said, check out my video. I'm gonna have a video out here this weekend where I'm just gonna smash all that stuff together, all that information together, so we can just have a sound bite of it. All right, SM Entertainment. See, I'm gonna do some research, do a lot of research on SM Entertainment in that video as well. So don't forget to sub to the channel, hit that bell, so whenever I drop it, y'all will be the first ones to get notified. All right, now K-pop, super popular. Oh my goodness, it's a big, huge deal with over 4 million subs. Now, what I found interesting is what he said. If they use their faces, I guess, in the metaverse, then they have to pay royalties for that. It's just wild. It's a whole other world. And then voting from the Pure Wallet. Did y'all hear where he said there's going to be an AI in there talking to the people, telling them, I guess, giving them instructions? I don't know. I don't know what this little AI is going to do, but voting from Pure Wallet? What? I think we should crawl before we sprint. Those metaverse properties they're priceless. Yeah, and they're never going to sell them again. So everybody who is wanting them, I was thinking they were going to sell some again. Like at another time, I was totally like, oh no, they're going to totally have to, you know, list some, but not have to, but they're going to list some billboards, or they're going to do, you know, the cars or something. Nope. Andrew was dead set on it in the space. You could even hear it in his voice. He was like, nope. Not for sale. We're done. It was a once in a lifetime thing, only because we even said we were going to do it at the beginning. And I'm glad they went through with that. Those metaverse properties are priceless. Those electronic billboard or building displays are going for $5,000 or more per month to rent. Oh my goodness. I like in the video how you have Fan and you have Ozzy Austin's YouTube channel like up there. I think that's so cool. Where's the link? Did I not send y'all a link? Like a StreamYard link? Oh, let me send it to you. Andrew's so great, so funny. Let me see. What's up, everybody? Let me see. I'll send you the link. Let me see what F. Joe says. I have good intentions. Yeah, I saw you in there, F. Joe. You were in the space. I have good intentions by saying this, but what if all the energy spent on all these extra ideas was spent on getting the wallet done, and then maybe start getting into other areas after? That's a good observation. See, the way I see it is what they're doing is they have different teams, like doing different projects, like totally just straight up different, like metaverse. Y'all do the metaverse in gaming, and then this team is specialized in this. That's how I see that they're doing it. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think it's because they all have just their own separate teams. 4 cars gonna come in handy, Space Chick. Oh, damn. Yeah, with me. I didn't get a car, but I'm super excited about the billboard that I got though. I'm super stoked about it because I'm gonna have a badass advertisement on there. I'm gonna tell, because someone's gonna help me, right, with my advertisement, and I'm gonna say I want it to look spacey, I want it to look all galaxy like, and I want it to say Space Chick Crypto. Come to my YouTube channel. Look at that. Look at this little car. Oh yeah, let me send you. My daughters love K-pop and they all about Aspa and SM Entertainment. Okay, see, I need to give it the times. I guess I'm old. I am old now, right? I don't know what that is. SM Entertainment? I feel like I should know that. I kind of feel old that I don't know that then. Oh, man. That's all right. That's all right. When you get older, you have more experience, right? Oh, Dr. Rob, what you got? All right, let me send this out really quick to the YouTube team over here. Here, let's see here. Thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Every single one of y'all. Kind of went had been doing some streams and stuff and a video here and there, but I'm telling y'all right now, this stuff, there's so much going on with MMAI. I have a feeling it's gonna be hard to keep up here for a second. I mean, I can do so many videos right now and just all the information that was just dropped. All right, Dr. Rob says the AI would be representing the Aspa girls and am I saying that right correctly? Aspa? I hope I am. And people would pay to talk to the girls, but talking to their AI version. Oh, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing that, and I was like thinking, because I've seen this show, a couple shows, where one guy even married his AI girlfriend. You never know. Anything can happen. That's all I'm saying. Interesting, right? Oh, what's up? We have the one and only coolest guy in crypto, Waddy. What is up, Waddy?
What's up, Space Chick? How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Man, sore, but I'm good. I started working out again, and Jesus, what a killer.
I know. Everyone's starting to work out again. I know I started a couple weeks ago, and I was like on the treadmill. I was like, girl, you better move. That's how I talk to myself. I grew up in sports and stuff, so I always had a coach yelling at me. So I'm okay. Some people might be like, be kind to yourself. No, I talk to myself like, girl, you better move.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do that sometimes, just push to the limit. I mean, today I was literally with my tongue out, like, and then there was like, no, come on, man, get it together.
Exactly. But, you have to. If not, you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm good. Let me just go walk out the gym. No.
Yeah, but man, you should have been there. Literally speaking, with the whole California trip and everything that we saw. I did miss majority of what Dr. Rob space, but this is the only thing I gotta say, guys. Think about how transparent this team is, that they're doing a giveaway right now for the holders, that if you want to see in person the Metacon and also see NS Lab and everything else, they're gonna pay for everything.
Man, that's when he said he'll take you around personally too.
Yes,
he's gonna take you around, show you everything. And I feel like he popped off with some of that just like then and there too. Like, yeah, if y'all even get your plane tickets, I'll take y'all around. He doesn't even have to do that. That is so cool.
Well, I did spoke about it in space. Like I met Andrew, I met Augustine, and also the rest of the team. Dr. Rob, Dr. Dejin, Mao Journey was there, and a
Mhm.
couple of the guys. And I'm telling you, I have never been so convinced about a project.
And that was just going and hanging out with them and
Yes, and,
feeling
and
the
it's
vibe.
like, is it like the way they are and you interact with them and everything?
Hmm.
Cool guy, very down to earth, and you could tell that they're serious about the project. So the other thing is the fact that when you speak to them individually, you
Hmm.
also realize that their mind is kind of like in sync. They touch on the same topic, but in their own way. And that's how you could tell, like Dr. Kim, um, Andrew, and even Augustine himself, when you see their vision and you hear them speaking, you're like, okay, these guys is not just here to play games. They actually mean business.
Hmm. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that everything, like, they were, I feel like it was kind of quiet with MMAI there for a minute. We had
Yeah.
stuff going on. We had stuff going on. We had that whole NFT drop. We had all that going on. But you can tell that they were working on something in the background. And we could feel it. We knew, because they were like, no, they're working, they're working, they're working. And now all of a sudden, we're going to have this research paper out.
Yes.
This is interesting. Isn't the rest of this research paper going to be published sometime soon? That's what they were saying, right? Or is it already?
Yeah,
It's
I
not already.
believe so. But there's also the white paper, which the one that they gave us in Cali when we were down there. So
Mhm.
basically, I asked for permission. Want to make sure I don't spill the beans too soon. Already got a green light, so I'm gonna start making some videos based on the paper because there is so much info there, so much thing like the pure media, pure
Uh-huh.
boating, the coral, which is the pure trace, and everything else. You need at least 10 to 8 different videos to break it down one by one. But I'm excited. Literally, I'm excited.
That's what I'm saying. Like now, all of a sudden, like we have so much material as
Yes.
YouTube creators to even just talk about. And I'm excited because now we have something to really dig into. And I mean, I'm gonna look up everything I can, even SM Entertainment. What I feel really old. Why do you what?
Why?
SM Entertainment, K-pop. I know it's a huge deal, super huge. So, what is SM Entertainment? Do you know exactly?
No, I know if it's K-pop, my daughter usually is into that. Like me myself, I like Korean series and stuff, especially Alchemy of Souls. But as far as music, um, the only one I know is Blackpink.
Okay, you know
Literally,
more than me.
yeah, yeah, that's it. And I just hear it because they made a pretty good hit, and it
Mhm.
was like, how you like that, 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 that. So my daughters was playing that all freaking day. But once I get to hear, oh yeah, thank you, Dr. Rob, Qualcomm, which is another thing, number one chip maker in phones.
Oh my goodness, don't forget Qualcomm, they are
Yes.
number one. So what did they say about?
So when we got over there, there was already and they were already speaking about a deal. So far, I cannot confirm if everything is already set in stone yet, but from what he told me and what Andrew told me, things are looking pretty good.
Goodness, all these partnerships and everything.
Yeah,
But are you that surprised? I mean, it's in its lab. You can't even. I mean, they're cream of the crop. They're just where it's at. They
yeah,
do.
and it's like I said, for example, you go to the website, you go to MMAI pure.com, and then you can see everything that, how can I put it? Like, it's so different in so many ways. Also the MOU that were signed and everything else in general, you could tell that this project, I mean, I don't want to overhype. I don't like overhyping anything, but in my opinion, it's like if Mark Zuckerberg would offer you to talk to you about Facebook before Facebook started becoming big,
Damn.
wouldn't you have loved that to actually be there?
Yeah, that's
So that's what I'm seeing in MMA. I mean, that's my opinion, that's my view, and maybe I'm overhyping myself, but from what I spoke to them and from what I'm seeing,
mhm.
I mean, yeah, later on we already saw that they were working on NFT, key to the city and everything else. But then I'm gonna say hype Wadi is deserved all the hype.
It deserves it. I
Yeah, I
agree.
mean, look, like you guys could tell, I'm pretty much more of a serious
You
face type of guy. And I was like, nah, man, I can be serious. I gotta show how excited I am
are.
because it's the truth. I mean, I believe in this project. I believe in what they're doing and what the future brings. We just gotta give them the time and have the patience because they are very determined. Does MMA have any form of
Yeah,
partnership?
that's what I want to know with we're trying I want to try to get it out of them, F Joe.
Yeah, as far as F Joe, I cannot answer that 100% just yet. And like I said, if you were if you were in Dr. Rob's space and that was spilled, then like I said, unfortunately, I made it late, and I haven't even had the chance to actually go over the space and hear everything because I've been back and forth. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put one and two together. If they're putting pure media and they also have a way, and this is just me thinking out loud, and they also have a way to, what you want to call it, to protect musician and copyright their stuff. I
Mm,
mean, come on.
that's a
They
lot.
they 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 has to be a music partnership somewhere along the line, or a partnership with the music industry, from my opinion.
This is cool. I'm loving.
Because we know that pure voting, that was spoke about way before, and that also has to do with the Korean government. So
I was like, whenever I put this in, it better pop up an entertainment group, but not the kind.
yeah,
Okay, good. The right one popped
Asia
up,
number
y'all.
one entertainment group.
This is cool. Asia's number one. What did it say? Uh, wait, hold on. Let me see. It's doing its thing. Oh,
Oh, look, Dr. Crypto, Dr. Rob said it. Same thing with Qualcomm. Will be building blockchain for them.
oh my goodness. Yeah, he was. There's just so much that MMAI can do and is doing. That's why when people were like, oh, looking at the chart, I don't know what it was about this one. And that's because I was really into, you know, like trading and the crypto and charts and TA at that time. I go through my phases with that. So I was really into the charts and everything. I did not look at this chart until today.
Yeah, but
It's been so long because it's more than a chart. It's more than a chart, Wadi, right?
so yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I'm a crypto trader, and my thing is to look at chart. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: when it comes to solid project like this, the biggest issue that you're going to have is anxiety is gonna kick in. So you're gonna look at the chart, you're gonna see that it's going down, and automatically you're gonna sell out of your position. But then this is the problem that MMAI is more than just a chart. Like I said, the company that they're building and everything that they're building, I mean, once it becomes a coin, we could actually see true value to that project. We already see the value with utility and everything else. I mean, I already see it because I see the vision long term. But as far as looking at the chart, the other day when I came back from Cali, I said, I'm buying this, I'm buying more. I'm not gonna look at the chart. Maybe in a year or two, I'll come back and hopefully have a couple of millions there. If it happens, freaking, I just hit the lotto. And if it don't, then it's okay. I'm not even stressing it. That's what I'm trying to say. And that was at 21, last I checked, around the 20s. And now it's at 22.
Man. Yeah, because it's low. It hit that line of support.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't care that it's that price because it's the tech, it's everything. Once it all comes together, it's just gonna do what it's gonna do naturally. And we're here at the beginning. We've been here since the beginning.
Yes.
Isn't that cool? 9 months
Yes.
later. I thought this was funny because it's 9 months later and we're finally hearing about all this stuff. I was like,
Yeah, but you know what? I would be concerned if it would have been 9 months later and they got nothing. That would have really concerned me. I mean, I would have said, look, man, I love you guys, but I don't know. Something doesn't add up.
You'd
But
be
the
like, I'm
fact that
out.
9 months later down the line, they have so many things built up
Yeah.
already and working on, hey, I'm okay with that. Some people are upset, oh, why isn't the pure wallet out yet? Well, if you look at the paper, like I said, it takes time to actually develop all of that.
Yeah, and they put out a beta version in around Christmas time. Let
Yes.
us all try it out. They wanted a wish list of what we wanted. They didn't want to be your typical boring wallet swap, all of that. Y'all, you can check it out right here. You can buy it on these exchanges.
Yep.
But then they have to put it all together what we wanted. So you got to give them a chance to, build it and put it together, and that's what they're doing. I love how they put out a product for us to even kind of wrap our mind around and then put out something else. That's what I like. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then what about this right here? Wadi F. Joe asked, how can we research on the patents? Where are the patents held? That one I want to ask.
That one, Dr. Crypto answer, he said the only product we need, Pantene is on the Pure Wallet, but he says something about scroll down, so that he'll be able to see something.
Scroll to the bottom of the site and click. Okay.
Yeah.
All the way down here.
And Scottish Crypto, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Scottish Crypto. What is up, Scottish Crypto? I don't see. Am I not seeing it? I mean, because that could very well be. AI learning tech papers. Oh, you know what? Let me at least drop this in there. Did I drop this in there for you? 1 second. 1 second. We can look at it together. And we can look at it together. 1 second. Let me see. Scroll to the bottom of the site and click on the patent.
Well, you know what? How about this? In the meantime, we figure that part out. Click on the actual NS Lab. Click on the actual Connecticut and ICT. Go to the bottom. No, back where you was. Go to the bottom.
Okay.
All right, click on each of those.
Oh, on each one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so this one I would have to download launcher. Oh, this is different.
You don't gotta download anything. What I'm trying to show you is that it tells you what each company is about.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's a good point. I like that you pointed that out. Yeah, exactly. AI tech partners.
Oh, Dr. Rob said right there, third one.
The third one. Let's see. And this one.
That's NS Lab.
And then all the way on the bottom. Okay. Instead of the MMAI one. Korean page. Terms of service, privacy. Do you see it, Wadi? Or like, am I missing it?
Let me actually go here and see if I find it real quick.
Okay. That's a good question. I'm glad. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to find out about this patent.
Oh, Austin said he's stuck in traffic. When he get home, he'll try to hop on.
Sounds good. No worries, Austin. No worries. Let me see what the chat is saying. The only product okay, Dr. Rob says the only product we need to have patent is on Pure Wallet.
Yes.
Spaceship, please scroll to the bottom of the site. I can look it up. Oh, I'm behind. Scottish Crypto, Waddy, you're one smart man. You both are a good team. Thanks. Yeah. Space Chick, you've got such an amazing smile. Make me smile. Waddy, come into the space cabin more. I know, right? I love when Waddy's here.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Let me see. 500,000, $500,000 about to be spent on marketing for that was something too that I was like, oh, okay, they're fixing to really that. Yeah, I forgot about that. There was so much that was said. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the space, and I have so much material to work with and do videos on. Y'all are gonna keep seeing MMAI on my timeline. Awesome, Austin. I just saw him waiting for your burger. What? Hi, Fan. What's up, Fan? Fan is in the space cabin. What's up, Fan? Fan always keeping us in line. One of our articles is a patent. Holy crap. I mean,
so it gotta be the third article then. Hold on. Let me check that out. That's what I think Dr. Rob was saying, but I saw the company instead. So metaverse technology, AI deep learning, classification model.
Austin says blockchain has an international patent pending as well. Whoa. Patent pending. Blockchain patent pending. Who's ready to go to South Korea? I know. And we were talking about that giveaway. Oh, I think it's going to be so cool. Whoever gets that, is it going to be one person or two people that they're going to choose to send to South Korea? They're going to send someone, I'm going to say one person, because I don't know if it's two. I think it's one person to South Korea to go check out one of the crypto conferences, from what I understand. It's so neat. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's MetaCon.
Metacon. My Ultra Journey says, I really want to go to South Korea. Thinking about it. All right, let's see here. All right, let me get back on over here, y'all. Let me see. All right, so the patents. That's a very, very good question, but the guys answered it there in the chat. We even have a blockchain.
Yeah, we're the one that haven't, because usually when I go over these papers,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't went over it again, and I have a bad habit since I'm always researching so many different things.
I've had to learn to close tabs out because then
I
my
forget.
screen freezes.
Oh no, you should try it. Like literally, right now I got more than. All right, so you could actually laugh. I have 3 windows open, Brave, and I have like 20 different tabs on each. No lie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. Like I'll shoot my screen, you're gonna see all the little icons. You're gonna be like, man, what the heck are you doing?
Oh my goodness, that's great. Love it. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing? I looked up how fast you can get passports. There is a same day service. Oh, okay, because I heard the 11-day. So I was like, oh shoot, F Joe, you can move on.
What up, Daniel?
He's like,
You
just
can
forget
move on. Fix it.
it. Thanks, F Joe. Now I saw F Joe in the space, and I love that. I love that a lot of people come out there. But I've been telling y'all, I've been putting out videos for 9 months. I said, don't sleep on MMAI, and I the ledgers, they're going up in price. They were $100, $150. Now we have something that's even more secure than a ledger. I believe that. Whenever Andrew said that, and I'm going to cut that piece out that he was
Yeah.
talking about it, about the wallet, and I want everybody to hear that. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Y'all, I left at the 2.5 hour mark. I don't know if y'all heard me at the beginning of this stream. I asked Dr. Rob how long it went on, like how much more did I miss? And he says it was almost 4 hours. That's how much they had to talk about. So good
Yeah.
luck,
So
Waddy. Good luck.
basically, I was upset because I'm usually like there on Dr. Crypto Space and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but today I was at the gym. And then I literally set a reminder. I even retweeted it. So if anybody wants to join, but now when I'm at the gym, I actually forgot to jump in the space. And then when I finally get home, I'm like, oh shoot, they're still going. So I'm over here thinking like I missed the whole thing. And then they stood there for like another hour and some change after I jumped in. So I'm like, I guess I didn't miss much. But yeah, I actually missed all the good news and everything that was dropped, but it's all right. Like I said, when it comes to MMAI, I'm fully confident in the team and I believe in the team. And like I said, it's just a matter of patience because so sometimes, and I'll admit it here, like me myself, when there's certain oopsies, we get frustrated and we ask like, what the heck is going on? But then this is another thing that we gotta remember. This is technology that we're dealing with. And one way or the other, since it's connected to the internet server, whatever it is, there is a chance that a mistake could happen. Not because the devs wanted to, but just because in general it's technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And after they already put out a product and asked for our feedback, and that's what they're working on.
Yeah, so that's another thing about this thing. Like they ask you for the feedback. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, they actually want you to tell them if there's anything that you think about that could work, with the Pure Wallet or whatever they're working on, they are willing to listen.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not throwing nothing at any of the developers in the space, but realistically speaking, me personally, I never been in a project that they actually care and ask me, "Hey, Wadi, what do you think we should do here?"
Mhm.
Instead, they just do whatever they want to do and force it on people, and that's it. And people gotta accept it that way or don't accept it. That's all.
Yeah, and they ask us questions, and they really do care about our input. They really do, and they could just be like, whatever. We know what type of tech we're making. Y'all either deal with it or not. They're active on their socials because you even have some crypto projects out there, and you're just like, oh, I haven't heard from the dev in about 3 months. Like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, that actually
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Like people, and they expect you to deal with something that doesn't have a roadmap or any white paper or any light paper, nothing. They'll just be like, we'll deal with it. And they could, because they have so many great things coming out. And we knew this, but we didn't know. Wow, Wadi, can you imagine at the beginning of our journey with MMAI? We had no idea that just 9 months later it was going to turn into all of this. I can't even imagine at our 1 year mark.
No,
You
so
know,
basically what I thought in the beginning about MMAI, I saw the vision as far as the metaverse, but I was more focused on the metaverse and the pure wallet than anything else.
mhm.
But now, like I said, after you actually speak to them and after you see everything that they got going on, after you see that they decided to expand their headquarters to California and have a second headquarter there,
Mhm.
like that gives me more security and more trust.
Mhm. Yeah, no, and knowing that they could scale like that
Yeah.
in just such a short time, like, okay, yeah, this is working. I mean, they even had the president of South Korea go check
Yes.
out NS Lab. That sealed the deal for me, honestly, because normally, because Dr. Rob and I were talking about it here on one of the shows, he was like, yeah, normally they send a proxy. They'll send somebody. He doesn't actually go, but he went himself and he liked it. He liked it over there at
Yeah.
NS Lab.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal because NS Lab has done work for the South Korean government. And, I mean, they have a lot of connections in the tech that they can use and all of that. MMAI Pure Wallet, innovation and blockchain system. Enjoy the benefits of cold storage with MMAI Pure Wallet without the need for extra hardware. That's what Austin was saying on the space. Like, I don't have to, carry around 2 cell phones or, an extra piece of hardware or whatever. Like, why? Like, who has time for that? That's what he was pretty much saying. Who's got time for all of that? So that's what this is. And from what I understand, F. Joe, that you will be able to do that.
We will be able to do it right now. It's through Transact, but I think they're still working on that part. I don't want to say, yeah, you could go ahead and do it right now, and then it turned out to be that it's not ready just yet.
Mhm.
Certain states, I believe it is allowed, and then certain states, most likely New York, probably not allowed because New York is the biggest pain in the rear when it comes to crypto. But other countries, yeah, most likely Transact, you'll be able to use it without a problem. Even MoonPay and Simplex, that was the worst one ever. Like
Mm.
they had me KYC, do everything, and later on, guess what?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, that's it.
You know which one I don't like? Banxa, or it's Banxa. Banxa.
That's
Yeah, they
never
were
heard of that one.
awful. I did my first transaction with them. I was trying to get I'm such a nerd. I was trying to get a hash pack, like a hash graph hash pack Hedera little NFT. And so I was just trying to get one. It would only cost me $30 and I was going to get the other one for free. And I missed it because it took them 4 hours to do my transaction.
Oof. Ouch.
4 hours. I was staying up waiting for that to go through just so I could, because I had to purchase Hedera and then buy that NFT. Oh, and all I needed was the other one. All I needed was the Hedera for gas fees. But see,
Yeah.
that's the type of stuff that I don't feel like we're gonna be having to deal with, with MMAI around, because I think they're going to be fixing issues like that. But fan says, yep, F Joe, you already can, but I'd want the final. And that's what I was going to say as well. Like, I heard you can, but I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to wait till
Yeah, and Dr. Rob said transact is fine, but some banks decline crypto transaction.
Yeah. Let me see. That monkey project will be every other big project out there. You heard it here first, Daniel says. Some banks let the first transaction go through, and after they see it's crypto, they decline future attempts. Ah, come on, that sucks. MMAI definitely my number one project. I believe in this more than any other project for the long term. Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is super long term. This is the type of a project, and just like Daniel said, it's a business. It's not a crypto project. It's blockchain. It's more than all of this. Like, it's more than a chart. Definitely more than a chart. Don't even look at the chart because as soon as the tech takes off, then the chart's gonna, reflect that. So you don't need to be worrying about that. You need
Yeah,
to be worrying if the team is working, what they're working on.
not only that, like let's say for example, okay, some people want more exchanges, but I even thought about that myself. It wouldn't make sense, like if they're going to not if that they are going to turn it into a coin, then why waste money on exchanges now when then later on you're gonna have to waste money again for every exchange to accept the conversion. So hey, it's just a matter of patience. That's all. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, because it's there. It's happening. It's grown. It's not some basement project whatsoever.
Yes.
I'm getting excited just thinking about it and how y'all went to California. I can't even imagine how you're feeling right now.
No, I
Daniel said
mean,
it. You said it. You don't have enough MMAI.
yeah, no, and I mean that's gonna be like the sad part. I guess some people are scared, and me myself, I've been through some tough stuff, but at the end of the day, like let's say for example, when this thing takes off, right? Would you rather be holding a bag or sitting in the corner just watching everything grow?
Oh man, that would suck. They've been seeing us on YouTube talking about it for a long time, right?
Yeah, like everybody been saying it. Like, fine, I get it. Some people might say, "Well, they're getting paid to say this, they're getting paid to say that." No, in reality, and I believe that majority of us and the team, the influencers, if we see something bad, we walk away. Period.
Mm-hmm,
Especially me.
mm-hmm,
So when I say what I say about MMA, I'm not like trying to BS anybody or I'm saying it because I'm getting paid for it. No, I'm saying it because I see what I saw over there. And on top of that, I see how Augustine carried himself. I see how Andrew carried himself. And I also met other people that were there. So I like to bring this up a lot. Josh,
mm-hmm.
he's has experience with marketing, and he also owns a couple of mining um companies, if you may say. So if you put one and two together, and Austin, don't kill me for this in case, or anybody from the team.
Oh, he's right here.
Oh, there you go. What's going on, Austin?
And
What's
we
up,
got a
everyone?
Dragon Rider.
Oh, what's up, everyone? Dang, here we go. Here we go.
What is up, man?
What's going on, Dragon Rider?
He said, I don't want to say Austin's gonna kill me, so I was like,
Yeah,
look,
you popped up. Right.
What is up,
Okay,
Dragon
I'm gonna
Rider?
say it anyway. If
Say
you
it,
put
say it,
one and
buddy.
two together, and MMAI is also going to be a mine coin. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but that's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm with you. I mean, I'm excited for the mineability of it. That just brings straight use case into it right away. But yeah, what's up, everyone? Happy to be on here. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was stuck in some traffic. I know I know you reached out to me earlier this week, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a tough day to make it. But happy I'm on here. So
Yeah, me too. Thanks so much. And it's a Dragon Rider. You too. Dude, it's been a minute since I've seen him.
Oh, what's up? Busy, you know.
I know. Y'all are hardworking dudes, though. Waddy was at the gym. Austin, you're over there trying to hold your excitement in, and Dragon Rider over there, you're always working. Oh,
Yeah.
it's you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to squeeze some more secrets out of Austin up here, man.
I didn't realize that Andrew was gonna say anything like that. We've been working. A lot of the stuff has been being worked on for a while. I've been trying to keep a lot of it close to the chest because I just didn't want to ever come out and say something that never came to fruition. But I think we're really close to a lot of this. There's still, like, let's be clear about this. These partnerships, you still got to put a proof of concept together. You still got to deliver something. You still got to show your worth. You still got to, there's all these things that happen. But the best part is that there's opportunity, and these people are they're extending that opportunity for you to perform in some capacity, right? Or show how you could bring value to them. That's a lot of what this is. And just to even have the opportunity with companies like a Qualcomm and SM Entertainment and things like that, just to have those opportunities are huge. And a lot of it, like I said, I think it has to do with that we are, NS Labs is a research facility. Like they're, the South Korean government's really behind them. And on top of that, just the relationships that Dr. Kim's been able to build, we wouldn't be in these positions without that, and so yeah, just very thankful. And it's been months in the works to finally for Andrew to come out and say this. And I hope all I can say is I hope that in the future, man, we have a lot of things coming. And I know that a lot of things that we're working on are already advanced. For instance, he brought up the whole AI automation, bot chat type stuff, and that was being worked on when I was there in Korea. I just hadn't said anything because there's just not, it's not time yet. But we are getting closer. And I did see a little example of it yesterday. He sent me some stuff, and it's pretty cool, man. I mean, like I said, it's sort of scary in a way, but it's pretty damn cool at the same time. So
I'm excited. I want to see it. Just screenshot it or just flash it on your phone real quick.
Here, I'll give you a flash here. I'll give everyone a little flash here. Right. Hopefully Andrew doesn't kill me for it, but here we go. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, Andrew changed his
he's got to have the whole screen, guys. I'm coming right.
So it looks something like this. And so there'll be like an AI generated person that you'll I don't know if you guys saw it, but it'll be like an AI generated person that actually speaks to you. And then there's obviously a chat bot, and this person can be like however they want to make it. So it could be you give a video or a photo of yourself, and it's actually you. Like, I mean, they could recreate what you look like in this. And this is only going to get, like I said, this is only going to get more real to the point you probably won't even be able to tell if it's not you talking. That's how scary it can get.
Austin, so I got a real quick question, bro.
Dragon Rider.
Did that AI look like Elizabeth Warren younger version, or was it me?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. They have for instance, like that's the best one here. And it's just going to get better and better. Like I said, this is just the beginning stages to it. And this is really for our metaverse. This is really for, trying to create that social aspect of the metaverse. That's really where this bot came from. But there's so many other things that we can use it for, and we're going to use it in our advantage. Like I said, from working with politicians in South Korea right now to be able to use this as a form of talking to their constituents and them not having to be there for it.
That is nuts. I mean, it
is crazy.
It's beautiful, but who is that? Like somebody just said on it. It's like it's beautiful, but that's scary at the same time, man. It's having the power of Odin in the palm of your hands. You know what I'm saying? It's wow, man. Tech has come so far in such a short time.
Yeah, it has, man. And this AI, sort of what we've been in, right? The whole artificial intelligence with ChatGPT and stuff like that has really pushed this to the forefront. Like a lot of this stuff has been worked on, but I don't think everyone's really pushed it to the forefront. And it took a ChatGPT to do that. And and again, it's another business that was backed by Elon for the longest time there, right? And so it's just crazy, man. The guy just keeps bringing stuff out, but now it's pushing that to the forefront. And you're either going to jump. It's like you're either going to jump on or you're going to miss the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the cool part is that all these other projects that have jumped out and they're AI centric or they have AI at the end of their name, a lot of them will never deliver. They don't have the tech to deliver, nor the people to do it. Because you got to have, like Andrew said in the space. One thing we all learned here is how expensive this space is, and a couple $1 million isn't going to get you anywhere. A couple, $10 million isn't going to get you anywhere. And that's why we see a lot of our favorite projects probably never prevail outside of the norms. And that's no shot at what them trying. I'm sure they worked hard. I'm sure that they try to put all their effort into it, but it's just, there's another level of tech that you just can't tap into. And unfortunately, fortunately for us, we're able to tap into that because of the relationships that we have with Dr. Kim and stuff like that. So that's where MMAI is going to thrive above the rest.
Yeah, especially when you're operating on that level, especially in the tech world, you have to be able to have the connections and contacts to call in favors and this and that, and because even at some of these lower levels, like some of these different project stuff, you have to call in help from other, to continue to succeed in what you're doing. You have to call in to help, but when you're on this type of level of tech, the help you need is far beyond what your little dev team is going to do. You have to have those connections. You know what I'm saying? And like you just said, man, like a lot of these are not going to survive because they're not going to be able to push they're not going to be able to push their boundaries because they don't have access to the extended network to be able to make it work, and
that's what we're seeing. I mean, Shibarium is a perfect example. They partner with Unification, but Unification, they're not just working on Shibarium. Like they're not just they're working on other projects too. The same with WAGMI working with Immutable X. Like Immutable X is working on a ton of different projects. Like they're not just focused on WAGMI. And so that's the things that you run into is that these people are not dedicated to you. They might work and help you get where you're going, but they're not dedicated to you. Plus, they're super expensive. And that's the difference where we're at. We have dedicated people to MMAI that is working nonstop for us. And when this blockchain comes out, you're going to have dedicated people working on our blockchain. When you have the Pure World coming and getting built out more and more, it's because the people there are working dedicated to us. Like, that's the difference here is that, and Andrew brought that up in today's Twitter space as well, is that, that's what we have. We actually have a team dedicated to us. It's not a third party team working on our blockchain. It's not a third party team working on our metaverse. It's an in-house team working on it that work around the clock nonstop. Like, again, when we had the reveal and the reveal was a little delayed, you had people in there working like 18 hours straight trying to make sure that we got everything out. Yes, we were about 12 hours late on that, 12 or so late, maybe 16 hours late on that. But you still had, handful of people in there working, sleeping in the office, trying to get this out for us. And like, that's what I love about it, because you can make a call and say, hey, Jay Hung, we have a hang up here, or this is what's going on. And he'll be right there to fix it. Like, that's the best part.
Yeah. And just to add in on that whole third party situation in the tech world, you have such a revolving door, especially with a lot of the third parties that you're dealing with. They are people are leaving to grow into other projects. They are, or to grow into other roles and this and that. So, those teams are going to rotate all the time, which is going to cause delays on your stuff because they have to hire in new people, get them trained on your tech, and get them, knowledgeable in what you're doing and stuff like that. And that's a very, very long process. And when you have an in-house team that's doing this, everybody's informed, everybody's on the same page. Even if if someone was to leave, or whatever the case may be, there's more than one person that's going to be able to take that load on until they get somebody else up to speed.
Well, there's people that are eagerly waiting for people to leave at NS Labs, right? I mean, that's the thing is that we're bringing in interns that are going to school, but they're interns, and the goal is to, while they go to school, they become their interns, and then when they're done with school, they come work for NS Labs. And that's really what's happening at NS Labs. And so these people, this turnover, if there is turnover, you have a pipeline of people that are already working for you that have been there, know the ins and the outs of it, and they could step into a role at any given time. And that's we said this from the day one. That was probably the biggest thing about working with students and having these. And again, when we say students, we're talking like 32-year-old doctorate students. Like, we're not talking 21-year-old, 19-year-olds that are in fraternities and partying at night. That's not how it is. It's like these people are dedicated to what they got going on. Like they truly feel, because the mission of NS Labs is to change the world. They want to build tech that changes the world. So they want to see their tech come to life. I said that today that's Dr. Kim's biggest dream. He doesn't care about the money. He's like, yeah, that's great to commercialize, and I'm excited for it to get commercialized, and that's cool. But I just want to see my tech out there and people using my tech, because that's what my life works for. And he said that multiple times in California. Waddy's heard him say it. He's like, dude, I just want to see the work come to life. Yeah, that's what's exciting, is that you have that guy behind it wanting that. You know what I mean? It's not about the money or the monetary gains from it.
What's up, Daniel? How are you doing?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
I'm doing good. I don't got long, but I had to jump on here, man. I'm glad to see my man Dragon Rider. He's putting it down tonight, and I'm telling you guys, man, we've been trying to tell you guys since day one. And if you don't know, you learn today. MMAI is here for the long haul. They got the technology, they got the team, they got everything behind them. And I'm telling you, when we're on this stream 12 months from now, MMAI is going to be in first place, and everybody else is going to be in second. I don't care. I'm saying it right here. And if you don't know, and you haven't been listening to what we're saying, and you haven't been listening to all these streams, and you haven't been listening.
No, now you know.
That's what I'm trying to tell them, Austin. If you don't know, and you know what? And if you don't know, you're going to learn today. You just learned today. You just learned something. And
he said Daniel had to jump in there. Look, he had to jump in here to tell us this.
Rob, what's up, man?
I don't know what the heck going on, but listen, it's time for us to start talking about this on the level that it is. And everybody else, nobody's got what we got. Nobody's got what we got. People can sit on streams and they can talk about everything that they're going to do, or they want to do, or they should do. They can reskin swaps and add little features and come out with wallets that are the same as other wallets. They can do all that nonsense. But when it comes to developing a business, MMAI is developing a business. And nobody in the space can say that. No, there's not one other project that is launched in the past 24 months that can say that they're doing what we're doing. Listen,
that goes back to I was just having this discussion that changing the minds of investors and seeing the crypto projects and crypto small businesses, these businesses that are up and coming, seeing them as businesses. You know what I'm saying? So many people are so caught up in the crypto pumps, what's popular right now, instead of taking a step back. Yeah, we all do our DJing stuff. We all throw some money at some plays once in a while. But looking at a business like this as a business instead of just another crypto project in the space, you got to take a step back. You got to look like, hey, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. They got their own in-house devs. They got this going for their wallet. Dude, even the wallet alone right now, the wallet alone ought to is a game changer, because the most secure wallet that we've all been preached to use, Ledger, you seen just came out. You seen what just came out? The news came out. It's not as secure as we thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and not to mention, Dragon Rider, we just came out, MMAI just came out with a paper that just told you through research and development that the Pure Wallet is more secure than the Ledger. So everybody that has been preaching to you that you need to own a Ledger, you need to own a Ledger, you need to own a Ledger, now they need to start telling you that you need to own a Pure Wallet. Because if they're really watching out for you and they really have your best interest in mind, they'll tell you to get the most secure thing that you could possibly get, and that is a Pure Wallet, proven through research, undisputable. Nobody is on paper. It's right there in front of your face. It's only 2 pages, so nobody's asking you to go read a book. There it is, and it's proven out through a lab, through technology, through one of the best in the business. So anybody tells you to buy a Ledger, tell them you're buying a Pure Wallet. You got something better. You know,
it's not just, you know, what when you start to really think about it, like, so let's just put this out here. So if you have something that is the exact same secure level as Ledger, same across the board, it's on the same level of security as Ledger is on an offline state, yet you have accessibility to it on your phone at any given time. It's $49.95 versus $150, and at that point, you know, you have access to it as long, you know, it's a lifetime like, you never, if you lose your phone or your device or anything like that, you just get a new device and download the app, upload your wallet or your seed phrase or your private key, and you have your cold storage again. You're never going to have to buy another cold wallet. You're never going to have to buy a Pure Wallet again, unless you choose to like open up another cold storage. You're not going to have to go and, you know, like with Ledger, I mean, you know, I honestly think, and since I've known Rodney, I think Rodney's gone through like 7 Ledgers that he's lost. The dude spent like over $1,000 buying Ledgers that he's lost. And like, that just happens, right? Shit gets lost and moves on. Like, but that happens with all these. I mean, the SHIB wallet that's coming out the cold storage, they're going to give you a card that you have to buy, and you buy the card. I don't know how much the card is, but again, you lose that card. You might have to wait, 7 to 10 days to get it shipped to your house, just like Ledger. It could take 7 to 10 days. And during the height of FTX, it was 35 days on back order for a Ledger. I mean, just imagine like when more people come in, you know, there's more people in this space. Things are going to get even rougher at some points, you know, in terms of supply demand type stuff. I don't know, man. At the end of this, I just think about it like, why would you go spend $150 on something when you can get it for $49.99 and it's more secure? And it does the same exact thing, yet you have it on your phone and you can access it at any given time. You don't have to have 2 devices. It's all on one device. I mean, there's so many pros to it. And when we say it's more secure, like when we talk about being more secure, the reason why it's more secure to us, and there's going to be a paper coming out on this that's specifically outlining why Pure Wallet supersedes that of Ledger in terms of security. There's going to be a paper just specifically on that. And, you know, people can argue this till the wheels fall off, right? Because it's just like any other thing. Some people have their opinions and they're going to stick to their opinion. You can't sway them one way or the other. People are going to say Ledger's the best and you can't tell me otherwise. And some people will say, well, I'm down to try others. And what really makes it secure is that this is a true offline, because like I've said before, when you actually go to plug your Ledger, when you go to plug your Ledger back in, the only thing securing your Ledger from being hacked is a firewall. Because again, you know, you can unplug it, and that's great that it's unsecure, but as soon as you plug that back in, you are now destined to threats, right? And you got to plug it in, you got to connect your wallet, you got to go through the process to connect your wallet. Where with the Pure Wallet, dude, the only time that your wallet is your wallet will never be exposed, because you're going to send your cold storage to your hot cold storage tokens to your hot wallet within split seconds, not within minutes. You know what I mean? So it's gonna transfer in quick seconds. And on top of that, it's behind the firewall. They can't even see your wallet. They can't see your wallet number. Like right now, we know that when like, oh my gosh, 17,000 Bitcoin just got live, you know, because they activated a ledger that now has activated it, and they're going, oh my gosh, all this Bitcoin was just activated on the ledger.
Yep.
With us, you can't see that. The only time you'll ever see that Bitcoin was activated is when it actually gets moved to a hot wallet, because it's behind a firewall. You can't see the wallets of which they transfer to in a cold storage.
Yeah, so
like that's the difference.
Yeah, so you know, for us to say this, that you know the Pure Wallet is better than Ledger, you know, it is. We ain't gonna fluff. There's no fluff there. It's better. There's no argument. It's better.
It's better. That's why I couldn't wait. Bye, Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anybody who wants to dispute that, they can dispute it. But the bottom line is the facts tell you it's just better, and you can either take that information and chew on that and agree with it, or don't, and that's fine. But when you talk about these devs, right? Our devs, they don't understand the meaning of failure. I don't think that people get that. Like, these guys are grinders. Like, they don't, failure's not even in their vocabulary. You can tell by the way that they talk. Yeah. And like I put in the chat, if you operate like that, you either know what that means or you don't. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, our devs, like they didn't take your taxes and then go hope you develop technology, right? After they charge you some obscene taxes in and out, right? They said, no, we're going to put our money up front. We're going to put our money on the line. We're going to develop this technology, and we're going to share it with you guys as a cryptocurrency community. And we're all going to do this thing and get on this train and ride this train together. Most of the old cryptocurrency way that's still being operated today is buy my cryptocurrency, pay these high taxes. Let's hope we develop you some technology that might be half done or halfway done, and then we're out. That's all we got for you. That ain't the way that we're operating around here. Our devs got their own money on the line. So
to answer Prospector's question there about the 10 wallets, so Rodney was able to recover with his he had a seed phrase to it all, so he was able to recover. But it's just you lose them and then you have to wait 10 days. You know what I mean? And he actually just went over to visit a friend in Virginia, and he had tokens. He had crypto on there, and he was like, "Crap, dude! He wished he had his ledger because he could have sold certain things at certain times, but he left it at home, and they're stuck on there, and you can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? And stuff like that happens. And my Ultra journey. I'll be back at some point. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, taking a little bit off the live stream.
Yeah, some people were asking in the chat about that. They were saying that iOS coming soon, right? Still coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna. The iOS is gonna when we release this new updated version. When we release it, it'll come out on iOS and Android. That it's already. I'll tell you guys right now, it's already been submitted for testnet, for test flight and all that kind of stuff. And in addition, it's been it's gonna have an update coming soon here in the Android store as well. So, or the Google store. Nice. So it's gonna come quicker than we think, and we're gonna be able to test it out and have some fun.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. He was because he was like, yeah, you got to test it first. Yeah, we're already testing it, man.
Dragon Rider, we'd have been there and done that, man. It's already submitted, and y'all go ahead and test this thing and give us some feedback, and that comes back on version 2. But we got to get this thing to Apple. We don't got time to be playing around. We got cryptocurrency conventions to go to. We got other stuff to do, man. Listen, man, we got to go. We got to go.
Yeah, he says when dark mode.
I know.
What's up? No, I didn't get your DM. I gotta check my DMs though. I've been kind of MIA today. When dark mode. Yeah, well, I'm sure they'll get it.
Well, what I was gonna say too is, like, if you look at the new Ledger, which is supposed to be touchscreen and everything, that's like $280. In the Pure Wallet, you have all the features because it's your phone, touchscreen and everything, and all you're paying is $50.
Wait, you have to pay extra for that with something else?
Yeah, the stacks. The stacks is basically like an iPad or an iPod. Looks like an iPod, and it's their first it's where they're actually attaching the smart devices to the Ledger. But again, why would you go spend an extra $250 on a smart device when you have one right here that you use every single day?
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying. Like, that's great they put that out there, but you have one right here that you can access and do the same exact things. And, I said this before on a stream. So we will be a wallet that supports XRP. So So XRP is actually already on the cold storage. Also, Bitcoin's on the cold storage. BNB is on the cold storage. Ethereum, USDT, USDC, and then, like I said, as soon as you get those, the great part about already having those blockchains on there like this, and we're going to continue to build out for Matic and Cardano and all those other ones. But the cool part is that once you actually establish a foundation of the Ethereum codes in there, putting every other one of those tokens on that makes it a lot easier. So we're going to have a lot more rollouts where a lot more of these cryptocurrencies are going to come out on here. The hardest part is just putting on the blockchains, the new blockchains, because you're basically writing a whole new script. And so like Cardano, Solana, those ones. But as far as like tokens that are launched in those networks, as soon as you have that blockchain, it'll be really, really easy to roll those out. So sooner rather than later, we're going to have thousands of tokens and coins in the wallet.
If from today forward you buy a ledger, you're foolish.
You're what?
You're foolish.
Foolish.
Oh, you're foolish.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not buying another ledger.
You're foolish. And anybody that tells you that they bought a ledger, they're foolish.
I saw somebody hitting their ledger with a hammer.
Oh, that was so funny, dude. Yeah, I saw that
great.
too.
I was like, yep.
Everybody says, like where we want to work, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. We got the best wallet coming out on the market, and if you buy a ledger, good luck.
I know, and they told me you can still, because they were preaching about ledgers. That's all I heard. Ledger. And then all of a sudden I heard, yeah, well, you can get hacked through your ledger. And I was like, well, wait a second. Why am I going to spend $100 on a freaking ledger? And it's going to be the same damn risk. I don't want. And then they even upped the price to $150. I was like, okay, this is crap.
And not only do they up the price, but now your seed phrase is out there. And even if you don't opt in, doesn't matter, because that firmware is still on your ledger. It's still on there.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, you can't go back and take it off. Once they install the software on there, it's on there. So
that's it.
So that's it. It's over. It's a wrap at that point. So
yeah, hey, I'm about ready to take his thing in the trash. No, get my stuff off of it.
Yo, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, like I make no secret about it. I've never used a cold storage because I travel so much that I've seen so many like I always go back to the whole FTX and Terra Luna Classic debacle, right? If that would have happened, actually the Terra Luna Classic one did happen when I was traveling, and if I would have had my stuff on a cold storage and it was locked up at the house, I would have never been able to cash out of a lot of my cryptocurrencies, and the only thing I would have been doing is sitting in the airport watching myself lose money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how much sense does that make? You don't know this. We're in crypto. We don't know what's going to happen from day to day, right? So why would you be on vacation and ruin your whole vacation because you're losing money and there's nothing you can do about it because your ledger in
your pocket. You're Maui. You can't do it.
Well, yeah, your ledger's at home, locked up in a safe place, and it was supposed to be safe, and you were supposed to be in a nice stable coin like Terra Luna or something like that. And the next thing you know, that thing bottoms out the whole market, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just sitting on vacation or in the airport watching yourself lose money.
I never even thought of it like that. I was thinking of the security. I wasn't even thinking about what you just said.
It's all the security. That's the thing, is that all Ledger. The reason why Ledger is secure is because of the firmware. It's because of the firewall and the firmware that they created. That's it. It's not because you're offline. Like that's false right there. That's what that's doing. That's playing with your. What's that doing? That's playing with your psychology. Like, if it's offline, it's fine. But it's like, no. It's great that it's offline, but as soon as you plug it back in, you now open it up to be hacked. And so what's causing? So you've already put it back online, and your tokens are at risk. So it doesn't change anything, right? Because you have to plug it back in at some point. And so that's where the firmware or the firewall play into it. So without that firewall or firmware, you're sort of screwed. So that's what I'm saying. As much as they want to say it's an offline wallet, yeah, it's offline until you plug it back in. And like I said, how does that change? It still has a chance to get hacked. And now that they came out and they did put this recovery out there, that's the biggest thing here, is that regardless of what they say now, literally, regardless of what they say now, they came out and they basically said that we changed our firmware to allow this recovery thing in here, which is a backdoor, right? And they came out, and that's not a backdoor, it's not a backdoor, but it's like, wait a second, no, you've allowed this to happen already in the firmware, meaning that every single ledger out there, yes, you don't have to opt into it, but that firmware is on there to be able to be opt into, which means that there is a exposure at some point, right? You might never get hacked, but that exposure is there, and everything you said that you were at one point is now null and void because of this. And so, like, you know, you'll hear a lot of people say this. What you should have done is said, we're not messing with the firmware on the original ledgers that we've put out there, and we're going to continue to sell you the original ledgers. But if you want the recover ledger, here's the new firmware that's on here with the recover. And so so they sell a different ledger, you know, than the nano. Maybe it's a nano, you know, recover, and they sell that one because that one they didn't mess. They now messed with that firmware, not the original ones. And so that's where people are like, screw this, man. You've already messed with the firmware. Like, we don't know what the hell you're gonna like. What the hell is gonna happen?
Yeah.
So,
yep, we got the only hybrid wallet out there that's truly offline. Period.
The only
The
one.
only
No one
one.
can say that. I heard one other crypto project try to say that. And I was like, whoa.
Nope.
I'm in MMAI. Like, you can't. Are you sure before you think before you speak with that one? Because like we got we got NS Lab, you know, we got legit, you know, this is more like a stock than any crypto project, you know. This is
and I'll go out on a limb and say it. There's not another crypto project that has the technology behind them that can put together a hybrid wallet.
Dude, there's like a 210-page patent on this thing, dude. Like, it's like, I mean, like, they went through with the fine-tooth comb and hit every single aspect of it to cover any basis. So if anyone tries to recreate a software that does what we do, it's game on. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think that NS Labs has the support of a government behind them to protect the technology that's been created in South Korea, and they're not going to let that go. So I you know, I'm not that I want to see anyone do that, but I mean, I feel very secure with what we have here. You know, it's already an approved patent. This is an international patent approved concept that no one else has, period. And like, that's the best part.
And that's not to say that somebody can't have a cold storage function like MMAI's on their wallet. They're just going to have to pay us to get it.
Yeah, we're going to create Windows. That's another thing that we're working on is an API so we can go out to these other existing wallets that are out there, Uniswap wallet, Trust wallet, MetaMask wallet, and, you know, see if they would use our API in their wallet for cold storage. And I think that would be a fantastic partnership. Whether they say yes or no to it, I mean, that's up to them. But I mean, that's the best part is we own that smart contract that is proven. So I mean,
so unless you're willing to drop that bread, you ain't getting it.
You ain't getting it.
Pretty much. I mean, that's sort of how it rolls out, I guess. But that's the cool thing is, I mean, it takes one big wallet like a Trust Wallet or a SafePal or someone to say, man, that's actually a good idea. Like Trust Wallet doesn't have any offline. Well, I mean, I guess Trust Wallet could, but it takes one of these wallets to say, you know what, that's a great idea. Let's partner with them and get this tech in there, and let's put our customers towards it. I mean, that would be fantastic. And when that day comes, I'll be super excited.
Yeah.
Gosh, we have so much content to go over now.
So
we made it.
I don't know, but I got to get out of here, Space Chick. I just want to drop by real quick, but
yeah, I got to get off too. I got to play with the kids, man. I've been out all day, so
I just want to leave you guys with this. There's a lot of clowns out there that's developing projects, but today, if you don't
taking off the gloves today, God,
but today. If you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know after today, you never will.
Hey, I heard that.
Facts.
If you don't know, now you know.
What's up, Stevie Crypto? What's up, Stevie Crypto? Thank you so much, Daniel, for coming on by. Thank you, Austin, for coming on by. I appreciate you. I know.
So I could stay longer.
Oh, no, it's okay. Actually, I have to go as well. I didn't even realize I'd been on here for an hour and a half, but I got to tell y'all three, Daniel, he is straight up like he's not playing. Like, I told y'all, buy it or shut up. Anyway, he's so great.
He's going
I love it. He's great. He's just like, I don't want to hear it. We have so much to make content on. Like, we have so much we did before with these NFTs, you know, all of them, like how they were dropping and so much information with that. But now I'm literally going to have to go back, and I'm super excited about this. Listen to the space, dissect it, research stuff that he was talking about. And I'm just got to say, y'all got to stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to be dropping some MMAI videos.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so excited. So, but thanks y'all for tuning in to Space to Crypto. Thank you, Dragon Rider and Waddy for coming through. Ozzy Austin, always a pleasure having y'all. Always honored to have y'all here. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, peace out, everyone.
Have a good one, everyone.
All right, bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.